Hello YouTube, this is the one, the only, the guy who makes terrific videos. You guessed it right, Team Rai with another video. Okay, now the other day, my friend from YouTube, his name is Fort Myer Project. He makes some terrific videos, but the one that really stands out, it was about his Wrestlemania 29 card. You know, like fantasy matchups. So I decided to do my own. So this is like a video response. I don't usually do a video response, but if it looks good, I do one. But anyway, this is my Wrestlemania 29 Dream Card match. Live from New Jersey. New Jersey, baby, New Jersey. Do I have a little accent? I'm trying my best. Anyway, first match to kick off Wrestlemania, it will be for the Intercontinental Champion in a triple threat match. R-Truth versus the current champion, Alex Riley, versus Jack Swagger. Now, Alex Riley won the Intercontinental Champion over Jack Swagger this past January at the Rumble. You know, one-on-one match, and R-Truth wants to put his nose where it doesn't belong. So the general manager of Raw says, fine, you're in the match, but first you gotta win a single match to be in a triple threat match. So he did. So it's official, it's a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Champion. Alex Riley is the face, R-Truth is the heel, and same thing for Jack Swagger. Now this is a great brutal match. Now all these matches are TV 14. You know, very brutal, because this past fall WWE announced it, they brought it back, and a lot of fans were very, very happy. Same thing for myself. But back to the point, Alex Riley retained the Intercontinental Championship to kick off WrestleMania 29 live from New Jersey. Okay, match number 2, and this for the U.S. title match. Ted DiBiase versus Christian. Now this is just a normal match. Now Ted DiBiase is the current United States champion. Now Christian is trying all summer and winter and trying to get the U.S. belt from Ted DiBiase. You know, he tried very hardest. So he had last match. You know, more match. You know, he usually says, you know, from the past. So he got it from the general manager from SmackDown, you know, Theo Long, and he got his match. And it's very, very brutal. Guys were busted up open. It was very terrific. So Christian pulled the biggest upset in his veteran career. You know, I know he doesn't need a U.S. belt, but it's good to have it in his status, you know. And definitely he's a future Hall of Famer, but great match. A lot of people says, unbelievable, say, holy crap, it's a oh my gosh moment for WrestleMania. Just for a U.S. belt, you know what I'm saying? Okay, match number 3. And this is no disqualification match. Triple H, the Game, who came out of retirement again. And now this is a mystery opponent. Now he's not with the WWE. He came out of nowhere and he beat the crap out of Triple H for no reason at all. I guess he had a little beef with him. You know, who's a better athlete, him or the mystery opponent? Now the mystery opponent is AJ Styles from TNA. He left TNA this past fall time or springtime or whatever. You know, it's a one-time deal, and WWE just say, okay, if you got the guts, face me, Triple H, the Game. So there's weapons everywhere. They beat the crap out of each other, and of course, biggest upset. I don't think it's going to happen, but in my eyes, it should happen. I wish. AJ Styles picked up the biggest upset in his young WWE career. Okay, match number 4. Now this is for the WWE Tag Team Champions of the World, but this time it's in a ladder match. The teammates are Randy Orton. His partner is Big Show versus Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Now we all know last year around WrestleMania or whenever, you know, in 2011, Kane and Randy Orton had a little feud, and the same thing for the Big Show and Daniel Bryan. I'm just making an example, but it really didn't happen. But we all know Kane and Randy Orton did. But this is a great match, and these two teams are #1 contenders. I'll tell you why. I think on the SmackDown or Raw, they have like a little battle royal, and both teams got knocked out at the same time. So the general manager of Raw and SmackDown decided to both teams to make it at the WrestleMania, but it will be not a normal match. It will be a ladder match. So they both agree on it. So both guys are #1 contenders, both teams. So Randy Orton and the Big Show are the new WWE Tag Team Champions of the world. And it was a very brutal match, bloody, gory, unbelievable. And they had to go out in a stretcher, you know. But they won the belts anyway. Okay, match number 6. No, scratch it. Number 5. Sorry, I missed one. Okay, Divas Championship match. Beth Phoenix, current champion, versus the return for one night only, Lita, who came out of retirement. Same thing for Trish. Now, this is a very brutal match. They used weapons, anything, and out of nowhere, Trish won. And once again, she retired again. And the place was nuts. And, okay, number 6, match number 6, one-on-one match for a hardcore match. Mick Foley, bang bang, the hardcore legend himself versus Wade Barrett. Now these two guys had a great history leading up to WrestleMania 29. You know, they were have great promos, and at WrestleMania, no, not WrestleMania, at SmackDown, Raw, you know, leading up to WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? But Mick Foley finally got his WrestleMania moment because he finally won. You know, clean win. Okay, match number 7, and it will be for the WWE Championship match. The Undertaker, he's the current WWE Champion, versus the guy who I wanted him to face a couple years ago at Mania, but it never happened. The Stinger, but it's not a regular match. It will be in a Buried Alive match. You know, anything goes. It was awesome, and guess who helped Sting over Taker? It was his brother Kane, and that'll go the undefeated streak. It will snap, but it's never gonna happen, you know. So, and a lot of people were marking out when Sting came to WWE, but when this match came announced, it was this past February. You know, it was nuts. It was a mark out moment in WWE history, unbelievable, and Sting is the new WWE champion. But it's not gonna happen. Okay, match number 8 for the World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal 4-way match. Kofi Kingston versus John Cena versus Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. Now we all know that Daniel Bryan is the current world champion. He's doing double duty because of what I said in match 4. So out of nowhere, Kofi is the world champion, but referees didn't see it. So Dolph won. He makes history in WrestleMania 29 because Dolph did it from behind, hit the referee, or not hit the referee, but hit Kofi. You know, I thought Kofi is gonna pick up the victory, but he he turned over Kofi and got the 1, 2, 3. So Dolph is the new world champion at WrestleMania. Okay, match number 9. Now everyone wants to see this match. You know, everybody's been talking about it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, I think. The legend himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk in a normal match, because they've been bickering on Twitter for almost a year and a half. So this match finally went down in history, but Stone Cold Steve Austin stunned CM Punk and picked up the victory because Austin is the face and CM Punk went back to heel. Okay, so those are my WrestleMania 29 fantasy matchups. If you like it, give me some terrific comments. Maybe you want to do a video response, either or. So maybe down the road I would do another fantasy matchups, maybe like WrestleMania or so on. Have a good one, and I'll see you sometime on the flip side. From your friend, Team Right. Goodbye, everyone. Peace out. Holla, holla, holler. Excellent.